Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. This is your social studies lecture number 5. Today we are discussing the remaining part of the chapter 2, and the name of the chapter is Climatic Regions of the Muslim World. The seventh climatic region in the Muslim world is temperate grassland. Temperate grassland means grasslands are defined as places where grasses are dominating the tree and the shrubs. Two major kinds of grasslands in the world are savannas and temperate grasslands. So it means that all those areas which are completely surrounded by or covered by grass, these are known as grasslands, and they are located near to the temperate region. So that's why these are known as temperate grasslands. The next is what type of climate these temperate grasslands have. These grasslands have a temperate climate with cold winter and hot summer. The temperature can vary from minus 40 degree Fahrenheit to more than 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So it means that only because of the climatic region they are having the cold winter and hot summer. This is one of the picture of the temperate grassland. Now I'm telling you about that where are these temperate grasslands are located. Look at the map. The green shaded area in the map that shows the temperate grassland. So here you're just going to check that. As you know that this is Saudi Arabia and this is also the part of the northern Africa. So these green part and also some part of the Kazakhstan, and here it means that these are the lines of the temperate grassland in the Muslim world. So it means that we are a small number of areas covered under the temperate grassland in the Muslim world. Look at this map. Here, have you seen this? This is Saudi Arabia. If I'm just going to zoom, then you can come to know that we are having Iraq and also some parts of here. Look at this, Azerbaijan and also Kazakhstan. These areas are the part of here we are having some little grasslands. Temperate grasslands are having that kind of characteristics. Number one, they are having the fertile soil and heavy grazing climate, warm to hot summer, cold winter. Precipitation means rainfall, moderate seasonal, and plant life, mostly grass. As I told you that temperate grasslands are mostly covered with grass. And then adaptation, and that is of camouflage, burrowing plants, and resistance of fire, drought and grazing. The natural vegetation in the temperate grasslands they are having only the long grass and shrubs. And the annual recorded rainfall in the temperate grassland is about 400 mm, which is not too much. So that's why here we are not having the heavier and the long trees. In the Muslim world, these have been cleared for general farming. Means now grasslands in the Muslim world is not only the grasslands, these are used for the cultivation of the different crops like cereal crops such as wheat and barley are grown there. This climatic region is best for rearing livestock. As you know that livestock means animals which is used for the farming, that is having the grazing for the main fodder of that animals is grass. So that's why that area is best for rearing the livestock. The location of the temperate grassland in the Muslim world is Turkey, Syria, Lebanon, Palestine, parts of Jordan and Iraq. Monsoon season, that is the last climatic region in the Muslim world. A monsoon is a seasonal change in the direction of the prevailing or strongest wind of a region. Monsoons cause wet and dry seasons. Throughout much of the tropic, monsoons are most often associated with the Indian Ocean. It means that that monsoon comes mostly from the Indian Ocean. That is one of the picture of the monsoon climate or monsoon season. That clouds, dark clouds, full of moisture, and which also drop too much moisture in some of the areas of the subcontinent too. That is also in the picture. of the monsoon season. Okay, now I'm telling you about the winds which blow and which brings the rain, or which can cause of the monsoon. Look at this red lines that shows the, that is our Indian Ocean. Okay, this is Indian Ocean. So what happened, that is Bay of Bengal, and that is Arabian Sea. So winds blow from here. How? As we all know that, if you remember that, how the winds blow and how that water, sea water, is becoming the part of the clouds as the sun rays are thrown over the large area of water. It's just going to evaporate it, and then evaporated moisture becomes the part of the cloud, and which helps to drop the rainfall in different parts of the world. So here monsoon comes from this side, and also from the Bay of Bengal from this side. Then it's moving and having a long turn and dropping the moisture in different parts of the monsoon. Monsoon are like land and sea bridges on large scale, because as you know that on small ponds that cannot help to form the monsoon clouds, we can say that. These winds blow from the northeast for the 6 months and from the northwest for the other 6 months of the year. So it means that we are having the monsoon two seasons. In summer we got the rainfall from the southwest, and in winter we getting the rainfall from northeast. Okay, now I'm telling you about how these winds blow. In hot season, when land heats up, then the air rises, pulling in cooler air from over the sea. This air is full of moisture. It means that full of moisture air helps to increase the moisture in the clouds. This is the picture which helps you to explain the recycle of the water. When the sun rays are thrown over the water, so what happened, that evaporation process started, and then that evaporation is just going to part of the condensation in the clouds. And when these clouds, what happened, how it's going to move, that winds blow from over the land and moving towards the water, and then it's going to moving up to the cloud. So it means that that water which is going to evaporate it because of the sun rays is going to move up towards the clouds only because of the land overland flow of the air. And then it also causes the rainfall in different. So it means that that is the recycle of the water, that clouds went through the water like rain, and then it's become called the water cycle. Why? Because when this water is thrown on the land, then it's also in the rivers and again go back to the ocean and the sea. The period of June to September is referred to as the southwest monsoon period, and southwest monsoon period is the principal rainy season for Indian subcontinent. Means, just take the example of nowadays is June, so it means that in maybe in coming future, maybe within 24 hours, that monsoon season is started. It started in India, but as you know that comes from the Indian Ocean side, so that's why it's taking time. This is summer monsoon period where the southwest moon holds away over the country. But maybe there is one thing in your mind, that why rains are not shower, because shower is not a monsoon region. Okay, now look at this picture. That is one of the picture of the southwest monsoon. Okay, keep in mind this one. It's moving from Arabian Sea this side, and also from the Bay of Bengal this side, and these arrows shows that when water is going to evaporate it from the Arabian Sea, then winds blow, and that blowing winds helps to move the clouds from Bangladesh, India, this is Bangladesh, and then it's going to move towards Pakistan. But most of the moisture they drop in India and also drop in Punjab, but not as much as they drop in India. Why? Because as you know that, I'm just going to giving here the example. Let's say there's water in a shopper. Just keep water in a shopper, okay, and also make some small holes in it, and then moving. When you're moving, the water is going to drop, and at the end, there is water in your hand, but there is no water. But that shopper is visible to everyone. So the clouds which comes to the shower side is looking that these are clouds, but these are empty, means we are not having any kind of moisture in it, because they drop the moisture in Punjab and also in India. The second monsoon season that comes in the months of the the northeast monsoon occurs during October to December. So it means that in winter, monsoon comes from the northeast side, and it is comparatively small scale monsoon, is not heavy as we receive in the summer, which is confined to the southern peninsula. It is called the winter monsoon. That is also the picture. Look at this. This is also known as the Western Depression. So what happened here? We are having the Mediterranean Sea in the west. So these winds come from this side. So that's why in the winter season we receive some of the snowfall on the mountains, and also in the north and northwest mountains, and also rains in the level lands or the ground or the plains of the Pakistan. So that is all about the today's lecture. Thank you.